Guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have I Only Play Bad Decks versus Mad Villain, and this is going to be a 2v2 Iron Man, $300 per team, so the winning team will win $300 and the losing team will lose $300. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below at the very top of the description if you want to play for money yourself, and we will go ahead and hop in and see I Only Play Bad Decks win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have White Rabbit, Small World, White Rabbit, Gold Sark, Maliss, and Underground. They have Thrust, GWC06, Dotscaper, Imperm, D-Barrier. They thought they was cooking. They were like, oh, I'm going to pull up to this Iron Man. I'm going to main deck D-Barrier, and now they're playing a Maliss mirror match. Oh my gosh, they're so sick. Also, this card is not even, like, that good. It's not, main decking this is crazy. You could main deck Karma Cannon. I think that would be an okay main deck, but D-Barriers are crazy main deck. Set Small World, normal White Rabbit effect, and then they imperm that. Yep, that'll resolve, and then activate Maliss and Underground, banish Dormouse, pay 300, special summon itself out, and then Dormouse effect, go banish the cat, pay 300, special summon itself out. And then they have the cat effect to go banish and draw on the called by imperm, which that's pretty good. Now they link off into the link decoder, and then link those off into white binder, and then new chain link, white binder, link decoder. So banish, special summon out, go ahead and set from the deck. Okay, it doesn't try to trigger the white rabbit there. Then they said thinking here, just link off to go up into a SP. And then SP effect to go ahead and banish the white binder, and then white binder, pay 900, special summon out, and draw one. So that'll draw into a Bestial Lubellion, and then Bestial Lubellion into Bestial Magma Mutt, banish the white rabbit, special summon out, and then new chain link, rabbit 2, Magma Mutt 1, and then tribute for Bestial Lubellion effect go place. We have Gold Sark that could also let us banish just to draw. But we will link off into Hearts of Cryptor, Gold Sark, banish Dotscaper. Dotscaper summon itself out. Okay, I guess that also works to get us to the Terahertz. And then set the imperm called by. And the opponent is just scooping there. So on to the next game now. We will go ahead and see the other Maliss player go first. We have Bestial Magma, Imperm, Talons, Veiler, Gold Sark. They have Dotscaper, Lancia, Chessie Cat, Dominus, Impulse, and Engage. They didn't show what deck they were on, so at least they won't have Lancia sided in. Activate Engage. Go ahead, grab out Hornet Drones. You know, we don't have a Fualos or anything. That'd be pretty good against that. Then they make Kagari effect, add back Hornet Drones. Then activate Hornet Drones, bring out the token, normal summon out the cat, then they make the Red Ransom, and then activate Red Ransom effect to go search Field Spell, we imperm it, and then they just go set Dominus Impulse, and that's pretty tough. Yeah, and they set this because otherwise, like, I guess they have to choose between Lancia first, which I don't know if they're going to do, but then it shuts down their Dotscaper if they use that from hand. So just try to pass, and then Bestial Magma Mutt. Banish the cat during the end phase, special summon out, and then both effects will activate, so they get to summon out the cat, and then we get to search for a Druid Worm. That's fine. Draw into GWC06, and then they drop Lancia. We go chain Druid Worm, banish Lancia, it's a special summon out. They go chain Dominus Impulse, they have no trap engrave, okay, so that just stays in hand, that's fine. Then, yeah, because this, while it points to a monster, the original attack and defensive, all this stuff is switched. So right now they were unable to beat over the Red Ransom, but they just made Typhon because, you know, they made 2 last turn. And then battle phase, go ahead, beat over the cat. And then main phase 2, bounce, and then set the GWC06 passage or Dominus Impulse. And this effect didn't matter because, yeah, it's destroyed by battle. None of them are going to stop the battle beating over that. They draw Dominus Impulse, normal summon out Dotscaper, make the Lingeribo. Dotscaper effect summon itself out. And then they were thinking there on that summon. I mean, can't really do anything, right? Yeah, they were just bluffing. Okay, so link off, and then make the Lizard effect, banish the cat, and then pay 300, summon out the cat. That's fine. Then use those to make Red Ransom again, Red Ransom effect, and then we just go ahead and Veiler that, shut that down again. And then battle phase, swing over, because, you know, they use Lizard on it. Then go ahead, pass turn, draw Druid Worm. So we have Gold Sark that can go ahead and banish here. The opponent does have Dominus Impulse though, so they stop the Dormouse, and then we just DWC6 it out. Yeah, that's just game. Yeah, that's just game. That was tough. That was like a pretty quick 2-0, all things considered. But GG's. Okay, on to the next match then. So now I assume it's going to be Ryzeal, whether it's Ryzeal or Ryzeal Fiendsmith, I'm not sure. But now we have I only play bad decks versus I am a bad player. We will go ahead and we will see I only play bad decks when the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 42. Opening hands, we have Druid Worm, Ash Blossom, Bestial Lubellion, Nib, Ghost Ogre. They have Bonfire, Called by Fualos, Ghost Ogre, and Veiler. So we will just go first and not really do a whole lot here. Just Bestial Lubellion, grab out Bestial Magma Mutt, pass. They draw X Ryzeal. Then they go activate Bonfire, go search out Ice. And then they would go normal ice, effect, and they play 42, starting with normal ice. It most likely means it's going to be the Fiendsmith build here, unless they're trying to bait you. So ice will resolve, bring out sword, and then sword effect, go ahead, grab out ice. If we wanted to, maybe we could have like hand trapped this, so that way they don't go for Fiendsmith, but I guess we have multiple Bastiles to deal with Fiendsmith anyways. Then they link off, make Moon, and then Moon and the Requiem, and then Requiem effect, tribute itself. We do have Ash, so we go ahead and Ash that. They called by, sure. Bring out Lacrima. Lacrima effect, go dump. Dump Engraver, because even if they Bestial the Engraver, actually, I'm not sure why they called by that, right? I don't even think these are like very good. I guess it lets you keep a level 4 body on field, which is nice. But, you know, they have Magma Mutt, which beats Engraver and beats Lacrima. So it just beats the whole engine. So they go Engraver effect, and then they say, okay to that. We don't Bestial that. Requiem effect to equip, and we Bestial that, because that will stop the Lacrima next turn. Okay. And then activate the effect to search during the end phase. That's fine. We do let them synchro here, though, if they want to, into a Chaos Angel. But, okay, they go ahead, special summon out, make Duo drop. I was going to say, Chaos Angel here is pretty good. Like, we really can't out it if they do make it. Make Duo, and then activate Duo effect to attach. The Ghost Ogre, the effect to attach. Okay, trying to play around them having Cross in hand already. And then they're thinking about what they want to do here, because they do have Fualos. They could just pass here, or they could special summon out X and search out Sword, but nope. Okay, I was gonna say, but if you like do that, that's not very good. So yeah, just go ahead, pass. Then they search out the Baldrake, draw into another copy of Nib, tribute the Magma Mutt for Lubellion, and then effect. They're gonna stop that. Otherwise, this is gonna start getting out of hand pretty quick. What? We let that resolve? I feel like this is just going to be so many draws that they're going to get. Baldrake, Banish Engraver, special summon out. Oh, I guess we have Ghost Ogre. Never mind. I'm dumb. So activate Regained effect, Ghost Ogre. Yeah, just save Veiler for the engine. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, swing. And then main phase 2, thinking if we want to do anything with these, because, I mean, Baldrake is an interruption on field. So they make Typhon. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. We can just Typhon, bounce back around on Baldrakes. Now this is going to force Veiler. Well, it doesn't force Veiler, but they might Veiler. And they do Veiler. Okay. Yeah, that was actually a really good Typhon. And then pass. They draw into Ryzeal Cross. I wasn't even thinking about it there. So Cross is going to be a free draw. Dump Mirror Logic, special summon out X, and then X1 Mirror Logic 2, shut down Baldrake, search out Sword. And also because we have Typhon on field, we can't drop Nib. But if you read this, all it does is negate the effect. It doesn't stop you from activating the effect. So because all it does is negate it, we can still activate this, tributing this for cost, and then drop Nib on them. So now they're going to go special sword, grab out ice, but they're going to have cross set up. So I guess we could go activate Druid Worm, but then we don't get to tribute this. That's kind of tough. Overlay for Detonator. Or Detonator, and then activate Cross. Like the OCG name of this was so much better than Detonator. It's so hard to switch from Detonator to Detonator when I was saying it for the last month. Cross, go ahead, put back, and then draw on the Ghost Ogre. Normal summon Ice. Ice effect, go bring out X. Overlay, make Duo. Duo effect to attach. And then Battle Phase, swing over, swing over. Yeah, a little bit of lag, but yeah, just go ahead out that. And then main phase 2, duo drive effect, detach, go ahead, search out the node and the ice. And then, I mean, that's a lot of follow-up, unless if we want to special summon node now, which, I mean, we could, right? I was going to say, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's too much of a reason not to. Well, I guess it depends what we're making. Do we play Babushka? Or are we just trying to make Dweller? Cause, okay, we're just gonna make Dweller. That's fine. That's fine. End domain, activate Nib. I don't know if I'd commit it just for a Dweller, to be honest. Then they're gonna go activate Druid's Worm, banish the Lacrima, special summon out, and then still pass, draw on the GWC06. They go ahead, activate Dweller, then yeah, we just omit defeat. On to the next game, we'll go ahead and see I only play bad decks decide to go first. We have White Rabbit, Regain, Druid's Worm, Ash Blossom, Small World. They have Ice, Ogre, Called By, Lacrima, and Imperm. So they have 2 hand traps plus Called By, plus a starter. Technically starter extender, because level 4. But okay, we start with Set Regained, normal White Rabbit effect, they Ghost Ogre it. They Ghost Ogre it? I feel like that's a crazy Ghost Ogre, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you Ghost Ogre this, that's just asking to be punished extremely hard, even if you have Imperm in hand. Activate Druid's Worm, banish, special summon out, and then activate White Rabbit effect, special summon out. Like, I guess it's cool, because you probably force the TP11, so that way you can Imperm the Link 3. Is that what they're thinking? We could just Ogre the Link 2, and then they might not even be able to make it to the Link 3. Then activate TP11, banish, go ahead, summon out Dormouse, and then new chain link, we're going to go activate Regain, put back, and then draw into a Dormouse. And then we have the Dormouse effect, we don't use it there, okay, just go ahead, make Lizard. Lizard effect, banish Dormouse, Dormouse, pay 300, special summon itself out. And then Dormouse effect to go banish the cat. And then cat effect, pay 300, special summon out. Cat effect, banish Dormouse, draw Dotscaper, Druid's Worm. Okay, drawing Dotscaper, not good. Make White Binder, and then White Binder effect to go ahead and set, and then they Imperm that, stop them from getting to the GWC06. Link off into Splash Mage, and then Splash Mage effect is special summon back out from the graveyard the cat, sure. Then use those to go up into Red Ransom effect, grab out the field spell. Activate field spell, banish White Binder, pay 900, special summon out, draw 1 into Called By. Okay, so both players have Called By. Small World, go Dotscaper into White Rabbit, into Bestial Magma Mutt, which is good. I guess we don't need Bestial Lubellion. I feel like maybe it would have been nice to get Bestial Lubellion into rotation there, but maybe our Dotscaper can't get into it. But okay, whatever. Grab out Bestial Magma Mutt. Yeah, probably can't get into Bestial Lubellion. Magma Mutt, banish Ghost Ogre, special summon out, and then Magma Mutt effect. Then we go ahead and link off into the Hearts of Cryptor, set Called By, end phase, search out Baldrake, and then pass to draw Lancia. A little too late. Normal ice effect, we go Regain, special summon back out a Druid's Worm. Okay, we summon out Druid's Worm over the Magma Mutt there. Then they go summon out sword effect, grab out X'd. So now they could go into an Exeton Knight. Yeah, this is a pretty common card to make. Also, probably should have had this pointing to this, because, you know, while this card points to a monster, this effect and activation cannot be negated. But, so in response to Exeton Knight, we go Chain Called By, and then... yeah, we don't do anything else there, because we just get Druid's from effect to send. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, now they're trying to put it back on field. Oh, weird. They resolve it, and now try to put it back on field. They said Druid's K. I mean, yeah, you can't Called By it, because if you activate Called By on Druid's Worm, you know they have Baldrake, and they just go Baldrake, banish, special summon out. Actually, maybe you should do that, right? And then you put them on have 2 Bestials, because otherwise Bestial on their White Binder is just insane. But I guess you could just wait and Called By the White Binder, and then, yeah, I guess you're putting them on have 2 Bestials anyways. Okay. That's fine. Dump Abyss Dweller, special summon out X'd, and then X'd effect, go ahead, search out Sword. But then we could have gone into, like, Fiendsmith. Yeah, maybe you are supposed to just, like, called by the Druid Worm. They chain Baldrake. Well, like, yeah, they chain Baldrake out it. And they have to have another Bestial. I guess it's, like, almost the same thing as just waiting until later anyways. So on summon, activate Baldrake, target Whitebinder. But, like, they could have done it earlier. And then they still resolve Jerusalem. All they do is summon that out. Okay, yeah, now they activate Jerusalem in response, targeting the Whitebinder. Yeah, they go ahead and admit defeat. Now, moving on to game 3, we will go ahead and see the Fiendsmith, Ryzeal player go first. We have Imperm, Shifter, Ash Blossom, Bestial, Magma, Imperm. They play a lot of non-engine in their deck. They have Bonfire, Engraver, Lurie, Bonfire, Ash Blossom. So we drop Shifter, they go Bonfire into Ice, and then they go normal summon Ice effect. We let it go through here. We could stop it if we wanted to, because I mean we do have a lot of non-engine in our hand. Ice into X effect, go ahead, search out Sword, and then they go Overlay. I mean, I wouldn't even have hated if we ashed Bonfire, to be honest, because Ice is the only card that plays under Shifter. Then they make the Deadnatter, pass, draw Chessy Cat, or like a combination of like Sword plus another one or something. So now we just go main phase, activate Bestial, Magma, target Shifter, and then chain Imperm onto the Detonator. So special summon out, effect a searcher in the end phase, and then normal summon out the cat, and then we're able to link those off, and the cat will get banished. Yeah, alright, just link one off, sure, go into Lingaribo, cat pay 300, special summon itself out, and then we're able to link all those off into a Whitebinder. Whitebinder effect to go set TP11, activate TP11, and then the opponent does have Ash Blossom, and then Whitebinder, pay 900, special summon itself out, draw one, that draws into a Talons. Okay, activate Talons to draw on the Imperm D-Barrier. Okay, so still just like not engine. Set D-Barrier, pass, I draw on the Nib. So maybe they play Thrust, which could also make sense why they play Talons. Now they're gonna go main phase. Oh, that's right, we do need to resolve the Bestial Magma. That is true. We do have enough non-engine here to where like we don't lose. We can stop Fiendsmith stuff pretty easily with what we have, and then we have D-Barrier, but we don't have engine. So now they go activate Tract, and then we Ash Blossom that, normal summon out Lurie, and then make Requiem effect, bring out Lacrima effect to go dump, and then that's going to go ahead dump Fiendsmith in Paradise. I'm not too sure why we didn't potentially set an Imperm, I guess because they have this live. Oh, this card's so good. Not even once per chain is crazy. Shuffle back for Engraver. Okay, yeah, saving Baldrake for their own Whitebinder potentially. To be able to draw another one to get back in the engine. Now they go ahead and make a Necro Quip, sure. Overlay into a DDD. Yeah, special out sword effects. Now they're 4 locked. Grab out X. Dump Mirror Logic, special summon out X. Can't search off of it. And then D-Barrier, calling XYZ. They're thinking in response to that. Detonator, pop the Whitebinder. And that's fine, because we have Baldrake, so this isn't game. Swing for 500. We can take that. Swing for 15. Now we can activate the Baldrake. I guess we could also... Wait, we can't take that and that, right? And then summon Baldrake. No, we could. And then summon out. Actually, I don't know if we have enough life points to do that, because that's really close. And we still need to have life points on our turn to be able to play with our engine. So, banish, special summon out, Whitebinder, pay 900, special summon out, and then draw on the Fualos. Whitebinder effect to go banish, but it said hold up. Chain link 1, activate Fiendsmith in Paradise. And then, Whitebinder's going to go ahead banish, but they get the dump in Engraver still at least. And then now they go ahead, beat over Baldrake, beat over the Whitebinder, and this already attacked, pass, draw field spell, so we have Imperm. So we go Imperm onto the Deadnatter, and Imperm onto the DDD, and then activate Mouse and Underground, banish Dormouse. Dormouse paid 300, special summon itself out. and then activate that effect to go banish the White Rabbit. White Rabbit effect special summon itself out, and then use that effect to go ahead and set the GWCO6. Yeah, so the opponent does have Nib and Hint here. Obviously, that's like the only interruption. Normal summon out the Fualos, make Link Decoder, so that's summon 4. And then Link off into summon 5, which is the Red Ransom. And then we'll go Link Decoder, Red Ransom, so go ahead search out the field spell that we already used this turn, but at least that can work with the cat, Orby follow-up. And then they said, you're good. Now we link off to make access code, effect gain 3000 attack, and then they go ahead and activate Nib. Sure, that's fine. We definitely don't scoop yet. And then, because I mean, we do have GWCO6. We could also do this in the opponent's draw phase. And that can also banish double Engraver from their graveyard. I guess we don't even need to banish double. We could just banish 1. Then we're thinking here in main phase still. And then, yeah, just go ahead, pass. They draw into Crossout. Okay, Crossout doesn't do anything there. But the Bonfire does. So Bonfire, grab out Ice. And how much engine have they gone through? 2x. Okay, 2x, 1 sword, 2 ice. So normal summon out Ice. Chain Crossout, calling Nib. What? What? What is there? There's no point in doing this. We know the card in hand. So if you're trying to, like, what? Okay, are they just BMing? BMing in a not completely one game state? Nah, I think they're actually just trash. I'm not gonna lie. This player's been playing really poorly. Like, really poorly. But they go Ice in the Sword. I told this player, I said, I'll play you at the next YCS. Not at the YCS, but at the hotel on the Friday of prior to the event. I'll cook you 1v1 for money. And he goes, sorry, I need to be coached by 10 people at once in Discord group call. I can't play you 1v1. I'm sorry. And then start calling me slurs. But then they go Ice, bring out Sword, Sword effect, go ahead, search out X. Think on Resolution if they want to flip the GWCO6, and that can go ahead, special summon out the White Binder. And then White Binder effect will go ahead and banish. So banish the Ransom, Mouse, and an Engraver. And then activate those effects. So we will go ahead, special summon out, special summon out. We can see how the Dormouse is pointed to both of the links, so they cannot be destroyed by card effects right now. And then the Red Ransom will also switch the attack and defense of other stuff. So like Nib only has 600 attack. No banish from deck here. Sorry, no target. I don't know why they said no banish from deck. Because they're trying to activate the on special summon effect to go search. Okay. But they decided down the only 2 field spell. Okay. And then, now they are thinking here on what they want to do next. They overlay for an Exceton Knight effect, attach, go pop, and then Exceton Knight effect, and attach, go pop. That card's so broken. Special summon out X by dumping the Abyss Dweller. X effect, grab out the Sword, special summon out Sword, then we make Duo. Duo effect to attach, and then we have the effect to detach and go search. And that's going to grab out the Ryzeal Cross and the Node Ryzeal. Wait. Oh, Ice Ryzeal, Sword Ryzeal, X Ryzeal, Node Ryzeal? Well, am I tripping? Or were these not Ryzeal Node? Ryzeal X, Ryzeal Sword? Did they switch them? Okay, activate Ryzeal Cross. And then they go activate the effect to put back and then draw into Ash Blossom. Okay, that's like also a pretty good draw. Send special summon out because, I mean, we can't do damage this turn. Summon effect to attach. I mean, they're still going to go battle phase and see if the opponent scoops. Nope, they don't. See, that's a misplay right there. Could have went battle phase, and then if the opponent scoops, you know. There was no damage that could be done, but if they scoop, the game's over. Draw Fualos, and then go main phase, activate Maliss to Underground, then they go activate Detonator to go ahead and pop that, normal summon out Fualos, and then they make Typhon, sure, try to beat over, detach, protect, try to bounce, detach, protect, and then pass, draw cross out, field spell effect to go ahead and put back, and then draw into Imperm, sure. Yeah, they already went through Requiem, so they can't do that to try to like send this Typhon or anything. Normal summon out Ash Blossom, make Sequence, and then Sequence plus Duo into a Gumday. Yeah, that's just game right. 118 attach, and then yeah, that'll go ahead and gain the attack. So that's 18 3 times plus 100. So that's just game, effect, attach, special summon out, and then yeah, that's game. GG's. Okay, so now we have Late Buster meme up next. So now on to the third and final match to see who wins the $300 here. We will go ahead and see the Ryuzaki decide to go first. 42 versus 42. We have Ghost Ogre, Nib, Lacrima, Ash Blossom, Track. They have Lacrima, Nib, Ghost Ogre, Veiler, and Perm. Okay. So they will start off with a normal out Lacrima effect. Okay. Go ahead, dump Engraver, and then make Requiem effect, Tribute, we Ash Blossom that. Then they go set Imperm Pass, which is, yeah, that's fine there. I was going to say, the only other play you really have is like Engraver, shuffle back, and then make Necro Equip, which gives you a draw, but then you lose your Lacrima Engrave. So pass, draw Engraver, normal summon out Lacrima effect, dump the Engraver, and then make Requiem effect, Tribute, go special, bring out the Engraver. I mean, we still can't see what deck this player's playing. It could just be like up here, Fiendsmith deck. Bring out Engraver effect to equip, and then use those to go up into the Necro Equip Princess. Activate Engraver effect to discard, go search out Tracked, and then Necro Equip effect to draw into Fiendsmith in Paradise. Not a good draw. Activate Engraver, shuffle back to special summon out. And then thinking on that summon, they will go Lacrima, shuffle back, special effect, Tribute, go ahead, special out the Lacrima effect to go dump, and that's going to dump Fiendsmith in Paradise. And then Battle Phase, attack over the Lacrima, and then attack directly for 2,000. Main Phase 2, overlay to make Lars, which cannot be targeted by the Desiree. And they said, anything? Lol, yup. They said, give me 2 minutes. Okay, and then activate the Fiendsmith Tracked, which will go ahead, search a Lacrima, and then discard the Fiendsmith in Paradise, just to get that into the graveyard. End of main, activate Nib, so tribute Lars, special summon out. And then they said, thinking if I want to continue, and they said, nope, I will still just end. Okay, they draw into Ghost Ogre. And then go main phase. Shuffle back to try to special summon out Engraver. That's fine. The Fiendsmith cards are just so good. They are so good. I'm actually really surprised these didn't get hit at all on the ban list. But I guess they haven't been reprinted yet. Usually Konami wants to do a reprint before they hit something, unless if it's low rarity like Tenpai or Super Heavy Samurai. We'll go ahead and bring out. And then now they go Battle Phase, attack over the token for 500, and then attack directly for 18. Sure. Then they make Requiem, and then normal summon out Ghost Ogre, make SP effect, banish Fiendsmith in Paradise, and then they're going to chain the Fiendsmith in Paradise to dump Desiree effect to shuffle back and try to send the back row. They normal Ghost Ogres, that way they can't try to out SP, but obviously they're just not going to target SP now, they're just going to target the Imperm, because if you target SP, they just chain. But we do have Ghost Ogre, so we actually could have targeted like Ghost Ogre, and if they chain SP, we just chain Ghost Ogre and out both. But we just decided to out the back row there, and then Lacrima, because I mean, the Ghost Ogre doesn't really do anything. End phase, try to bring out the Requiem, and then pass, they draw a Keshira Unicorn. Oh, that's unfortunate that we put a body on our board. Engraver, shuffle back Desiree to try to special summon out. Yup, and then chain Requiem. Sure, bring out Engraver from the deck, bring out Engraver from the graveyard, and then go Battle Phase, attack over the SP, attack over the Ghost Ogre. Yeah, I don't think the opponent truly thought all this through. Like, we lost multiple non-engine doing this play. And it's not like SP was ever doing very much. Make DDD, Fiendsmith in Paradise for Desiree to go ahead and out that. Sure! Now we have special out Unicorn effect, and then they go ahead and effect Veiler that. Okay, so it doesn't want them to have like the constant recursion from it. Lacrima, Dumping Graver, but I mean they did have Ogre for Birth anyways. And then activate Tract, go ahead, search Lurie, discard Lurie. I feel like that would have been better. Yeah, I feel like that would have been better. Now they go Sequence Effect, and then I was gonna say if you Ogre that, like I don't know what you want me to say. There's no helping you. Go ahead, bring out Desiree, and then link off into a Gumday effect, bring out Desiree, Sequence Effect to equip, and then go ahead and try to end of main, bring out Requiem, sure, and then pass. Yeah, and oh, it's tough. Okay, they have nothing in their graveyard right now. If you Ghost Ogre Desiree, they will get the Desiree effect to send. They won't get the negate effect, but they'll get the send effect. So draw phase, thinking if we wanted to negate that, but there's no point because they just make another one on top of this one. So now they go ahead, draw into Imperm, and then go main phase. They have Requiem effect, Tribute Go Special, bring out Lacrima 1, Unicorn 2, go ahead, rip from the extra deck, and then they're going to rip a Typhon there, and then dump the Engraver, shuffle back Desiree, special summon out the Engraver. And this is crazy too, because like we know that they're on the Ryzeal deck right now, they just haven't drawn any Ryzeal cards. Requiem effect to equip, Engraver effect to send the Keshira Unicorn. Thinking, they said okay. Yeah, could have Ghost Ogred that. Now they make Sequence, and then Sequence effect, Chain Desiree, Chain Ghost Ogre, which I mean we could have played around that by going on Summon Activate Desiree, since we know that they play Ghost Ogre. And if you do that on Summon and they Ghost Ogre it on Summon, then Desiree sends Sequence, so they probably won't Ghost Ogre that. But now all they do is summon out a Desiree, and then we can just send the Desiree. So I guess this doesn't really matter anyways. Then Desiree effect, shuffle back, send. No, not sending Sequence. Yeah, sending Desiree. What? On to the next game. We'll go ahead and see Ryuzaki decide to go first. We have Perulia, Droll, Perulia, Birth, Ultimate Slayer. They have X, Nib, Track, Ice. Or wait. X, Nib, Track, Imperm, Ice. Okay. I don't know why I said Ice when I saw Imperm. Activate Perulia, then they go activate Track, add Lurie, discard Lurie. Lurie effect, try to special summon itself out. If we drop Droll, then that's just gonna hurt us. Yeah, go into this, because it's not like this engine's searching anyways. And then they go Lacrima, dump Engraver, you know, shuffle back out, special summon out, Requiem effect, equip to Lacrima, send that off, make Necro equip, anything here, nope, okay, now they're going to overlay for DDD, doesn't want to risk it, set Imperm, and then pass turn, giving them 0 draws. Draw on the track, I mean, DDD plus, like, Lacrima is really good off 1 card, and the opponent used 1 card. So now the Ultimate Slayer. Go ahead, dump M7, bounce back the DDD, and then activate Tract, add the Lacrima, then discard Birth, normal Lacrima effect, dump Engraver, go up in the Requiem effect, Tribute, go ahead, special summon out the Engraver. Sure, we have Engraver effect. That can go ahead, special summon itself out. Requiem effect to equip. Battle phase, swing. Sure, main phase 2 effect out itself, so that way we can Perulia them again. Okay. Then end phase, Lacrima, summon out Requiem. And then, okay, this is end of main. And then Requiem and the Lacrima go dump. That'll dump the Fiendsmith in Paradise. Pass, draw Bonfire. Then we go activate the Perulia. Yeah, interesting that they decided to do that on main phase 2, because we do know that this deck plays Talons. So now drop the Perulia, then they go Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out, and then go up into the Requiem effect, Tribute, bring out Engraver. It's not like they have to play Talons, but I don't remember if we saw Talons game 1 from them or not. I don't think we did. But this deck can play it. And then bring out Engraver, Lacrima. I guess every deck really can play Talons. Bring out Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima effect, they go ahead and Imperm that, sure. feels like the opponent probably could commit one normal summon from the hand to allow them to draw one. Like, I feel like you get so much more off of it than they do. Make sequence, and then sequence effect, put back Engraver, Engraver, and Requiem, and then bring out Desiree, and then they said you're good. You are indeed here. Continue. Okay, make a Gum Day, and then they have the Desiree effect to shuffle back and send, and then normal summon Ice gets 2 games. So yeah, let them draw into a Perulia, Ice into Swords, Sword effect goes search, and they admit defeat. Okay, on to the next game, game number 3. We will see Lay, Buster, Meme decide to go first. We have Lurie, Fenrir, Judgment, Track, Ghost Ogre. That's good. This will be discarded off that. Then we have normal Lacrima. We have Fenrir, Judgment Ogre. They have Nib, Bonfire, Engraver, Ash Blossom, and Bell. So, special summon out Fenrir, activate Tract, add Lacrima, and then discard Lurie. Lurie effect, special summon itself out. And then we have Fenrir effect that can go search. That's going to grab out Unicorn. We were trying to play around Droll there. And then Lurie into Requiem. Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima, which I don't even know if that is the correct way to do that. Maybe you still just like Fenrir search first. Just because like you don't need Tract, you could just normal Lurie, but I guess Tract on the follow-up becomes slightly worse. Lacrima, go ahead, dump Engraver. Sure. Then they said hard think here on what they want to do. They're gonna go Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out, and then use those to make sequence, and then sequence effect. And they said hold up, and they said okay, that's good, go ahead, shuffle back everything to summon out Desiree. So they're trying to make a really big board here, but I was gonna say they're gonna be pretty salty when they get hit with this Nib. That also takes out the Fenrir too, and then we'll go Desiree effect, shuffle back sequence to go ahead out the own token, and then special out Unicorn, Unicorn effect to go search. They do have Ash, which can stop them from getting the Fenrir and the follow-up. So it's actually not bad. But okay, they're going to let it go. Go ahead, grab out Birth. I'm going to say it actually would not have been bad to Ash that. But they lose extra deck, which kind of sucks. Activate Birth, summon out Fenrir. Then go set Judgment, pass, draw on the Imperm. Oh, wait. I remember how last game I was like, oh, they could just go Requiem in the Requiem. But we know that's not true because we know they only play one. I mean, not last game, but game 1 I said that. I guess I was just so focused on them playing Fiendsmith only. Because, I mean, that's all we saw game 1 from them was just Fiendsmith. But I forgot it's the Ryzeal build. They can't Requiem in the Requiem because they don't play 2 Requiem. Bonfire in the ice. Caught that misplay. May have been 15 minutes later, but I caught it. Then they go Battle Phase, attack over Fenrir, normal summon Ice. Ice effect goes special, bring out Swords, Sword effect. Then we go Unicorn effect to rip. We'll go ahead and rip the Requiem out of the extra deck. So that way the Fiendsmith stuff doesn't really do a whole lot. Unless if they draw into it, then they can get to some things. Now they're going to make the Detonator. And then anything on summon? So we do have Judgment. Okay, we do go ahead and Judgment to stop that. And then, okay, they're going to go activate Engraver effect. Sure. So could you play a little faster? Bought a chicken tender sub. It's getting cold. Then they go set Imperm, pass, draw, cast 2 at Ryzeal. Okay, so they play Ryzeal. Interesting. I wonder what they play in the extra deck for that Ryzeal. If they play like the Draco Sack stuff. Normal out Lacrima, Lacrima effect, go ahead, dump the Engraver, then link off into Requiem, Requiem effect, get hit with Ash Blossom, Engraver effect, shuffle back, and then get hit with Bell. We do have Unicorn, that's not negated right now. Oh, it is negated, right? Yeah, because they got hit with Imperm, never mind. Okay. So now we go special summon out Cash 2 at Ryzeal. Effect, go ahead, banish Unicorn. They hit Node X. Okay, hitting Node there's actually huge. It's a 1-of. And then we just pass turn. Okay. So maybe we just play this as something to grab off Fenrir as a second body, so that way we can normal it. And then that gives us access into Moon. But they draw Bonfire. Battle Phase, swing over the Unicorn, And they still have Birth. That's cool, because the opponent can't track or Bonfire without losing something. And then normal summon out Ice. Ice effect to go special. And then they go Lacrima. Shuffle, special out Requiem. And then they go ahead and special. They bring out Sword. And then Sword Chainlink 1. Requiem Chainlink 2. So they're going to search out Ice. We're going to summon out Lacrima. Lacrima effect is going to go ahead and dump. And that's going to dump the Fiendsmith in Paradise. Sure. And then... okay, they go Overlay into Detonator. They said activate the effect to attach. We do have Fiendsmith in Paradise, but I was going to say if we do that, then they can start chaining and they get 2 pops out of it. So track, go ahead, add Lurie, discard Lurie. Lurie effect, if we Birth, they can Detonator, so we can't really stop that. Bring out the Lurie, and then Lurie plus Nib, which this doesn't even do anything, right? They don't even have 3 in the graveyard, so they can't even summon Desiree. So now they just make Moon, and then Moon effect, sure. It's a lie, they don't got anything for that. Shuffle back, summon out Engraver. Yeah. Now link off into SP. SP effect, banish Lacrima. Activate Bonfires, search out X. Yeah. And then just pass turn. Okay, so they draw into Fiendsmith Track, which also, Bonfire for X there is really interesting, because now your whole hand's known. And I don't know if it was worth letting your whole hand be known for that. Now we will go main phase, make Typhon, and then battle phase, swing over SP, and then Typhon effect, bounce back to Detonator, sure, and they still have the trap in graveyard, it was never forced out. Activate Tracked, and then Track's going to add Lacrima, discard Lacrima, so that way we have that for the opponent's turn, to summon out the Requiem, and, you know, keep the engine rolling, nice. They draw Fiendsmith in Paradise, bad draw. They do have Engraver that can summon, so they could threaten like a Chaos Angel. Normal summon out Ice. Ice effect goes special out X'd. No effect of X'd, which... okay, they see 2 sword engraves, so... okay, they side down the 2 sword going second. Yeah. That's fine. And then... yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat. Because they really can't. If they make a Detonator here, the opponent can just go Fiendsmith in Paradise to out it. Because they can't pop anything. If they make a duo drive after, we have Ghost Ogre. We don't really care about their Fiendsmith cards. Because all it is Summon Engraver. And that's it. No Requiem, nothing like that. We have our full Fiendsmith setup. Yeah, GG's, 2 hours for that. Lol. Yeah, that was pretty tough. And then also, like, the Cashier Ryzeal going in. It didn't, that's crazy. Like, the Ryzeal didn't even, like, do anything. Like, really? All it did was banish 3 face down, and it banished Node. And, like, that's just such a big hit from that deck to lose. So, wow, that was tough. But okay. That is going to be it for the match. Yeah, it was like a 2-hour long match. Holy. So... Lay Buster Meme will go ahead and win the Ironman for their team. Their team wins $300 over the Ryzeal. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe the game could have been different if they didn't like commit SP Ghost Ogre and Imperm onto a field that they knew that they would lose Imperm SP Ghost Ogre. I mean, you commit a lot to one play. When you know the play doesn't work based off of what is public knowledge from the opponent, I don't know. I just don't think that was, I don't think it was played very well on their end. But also, I'm a Ryzeal hater because they refused to play me IRL. They literally said, and I quote, I need to be coached by at least 10 people, otherwise I'm trash. And obviously, I can see that. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.